Welcome to today's video, where we delve into a shocking and tragic story that has raised questions about transparency, corporate ethics, and the dark side of the tech industry. The death of OpenAI whistleblower, Suchir Balaji, in late 2024, has not only stunned the tech world but also sparked a wave of controversy and suspicion surrounding the company's practices. We'll walk you through the details of this story, the circumstances surrounding his death, and the implications it has for both OpenAI and the broader tech community. Suchir Balaji, a 26-year-old researcher at OpenAI, was found dead in his San Francisco apartment on November 26, 2024. At first glance, his death appeared to be a suicide, but the circumstances surrounding his passing have raised serious questions. His family, including his mother, has openly challenged the ruling, claiming that there were signs of foul play and that the apartment had been ransacked. They believe it wasn't a suicide, but rather a cold-blooded murder. These allegations have drawn national attention, prompting calls for a deeper investigation into his death. Balaji, a former OpenAI researcher, had been an outspoken critic of the company's AI practices. In particular, he had raised concerns about OpenAI's use of copyrighted material in training its models, such as ChatGPT. His criticisms had caught the attention of major news outlets, including the New York Times, where he voiced his concerns about the company's lack of transparency in AI training data. Balaji believed that OpenAI was using vast amounts of copyrighted material without compensating the original creators, which he felt violated intellectual property rights. This issue was one of the main reasons why Balaji chose to leave OpenAI in 2024. He was deeply troubled by the ethical implications of these practices, particularly as OpenAI's technology began to gain widespread usage. According to reports, he had also been in discussions with several legal advisors about potential actions against the company. Balaji's public stance on this matter may have put him in a vulnerable position, and some have speculated that it could have led to powerful forces trying to silence him. However, despite the speculation, Balaji's family maintains that there is no evidence pointing to a suicide. His mother, in a heartfelt statement, described how the apartment had been searched and disrupted, which, according to her, points to something far more sinister than a self-inflicted death. She has called on authorities to thoroughly investigate the situation, demanding justice for her son. Adding another layer of intrigue to this already complicated case, OpenAI's CEO, Elon Musk, publicly stated that the circumstances of Balaji's death need to be examined thoroughly. Musk, who has often been in the spotlight for his controversial statements and leadership style, called for a full investigation by the FBI into whether there was any foul play involved. This has led to a growing public demand for answers, with both tech insiders and the general public calling for transparency. In response to the widespread attention, the authorities have opened an investigation into the circumstances surrounding Balaji's death. While the initial ruling from law enforcement suggested suicide, they have pledged to consider all evidence before making any final conclusions. As of now, there are no clear answers, and the investigation is ongoing. Balaji's death has also sparked a wider conversation about the growing ethical concerns surrounding AI development. OpenAI, the company behind the groundbreaking language model, ChatGPT, has long been a leader in artificial intelligence. But as AI technology advances at an unprecedented pace, questions about transparency, data usage, and corporate responsibility are becoming more pressing. Balaji's concerns about OpenAI's use of copyrighted material are not isolated. Many in the tech industry have raised similar questions about how companies are using massive datasets to train AI systems without proper attribution or compensation to original content creators. The debate surrounding AI ethics has become a key issue in the tech world, as companies like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft continue to push the boundaries of what artificial intelligence can do. The use of copyrighted materials in AI training has long been a contentious topic, and Balaji's whistleblowing may be one of the first high-profile examples of someone speaking out against these practices. Moreover, the growing influence of companies like OpenAI on global industries, including education, healthcare, and finance, has brought about concerns regarding the concentration of power within a few tech giants. As AI technology becomes more integrated into everyday life, it's becoming increasingly important to address these ethical dilemmas and ensure that companies are held accountable for their actions. Balaji's death, whether ruled as a suicide or something more sinister, has raised important questions that go beyond one individual's tragic passing. It has highlighted the need for greater accountability in the tech industry, particularly when it comes to issues of transparency and ethics. Balaji's legacy, regardless of the outcome of the investigation, may very well be the spark that ignites a broader movement for change in how AI companies operate and how they handle sensitive issues such as intellectual property. As the investigation into Suchir Balaji's death continues, there are still many unanswered questions. Will authorities find the evidence needed to confirm or rule out foul play? Will OpenAI be held accountable for its use of copyrighted material in training AI models? And most importantly, how will this tragedy impact the future of AI development and corporate responsibility in the tech industry? For now, all we can do is wait for answers and hope that justice is served for Balaji and his family. His tragic death has shined a light on critical issues in the tech world that cannot be ignored. As we continue to watch the investigation unfold, we will keep you updated on any new developments surrounding this complex and heartbreaking case. Thank you for watching this in-depth look at the death of OpenAI whistleblower, Suchir Balaji. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this case and other important tech-related stories. Stay tuned for more, and we will continue to bring you the latest insights into the world of AI and technology.